It's Holly. Holly's humble home. Yeah.
Hey guys, so here is everything that I'm going to use today to make this cute little snowman wreath. I can't wait to show you. Everything did come from Dollar Tree, even the ribbon. Also the Decomesh cording, all of that came from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to open them up. I'm going to cut them, and I do about 5 to 6 inch strips, and then I take each one and I roll it up. I use 3 to make one little section. So there's that there. And now I don't know how you guys might do it, but at first I was just cutting them one at a time and doing them one at a time. But then I decided, you know what? I can knock this out a lot quicker if I started to just do all my cutting first and then do all my rolling. So you'll see in a second. But there's the 3 that I'm doing to show you what I'm doing. And I always cut my pipe cleaners in half because they're just a little big. So there you go. I just kind of cut them all. I cut them all at once, and then now I can just roll them and knock that out really quick. But I do cut my pipe cleaners in half, just so you know, because if I used just a whole pipe cleaner, it would be a little bit, it would just be a little big. So I try to just, make things last as long as I can. So anyway, I take 3 of the Decomesh, but then the little green cording right there, I'm kind of incorporating him into some of them too, because I'm going to have a little bit, some of them is going to have some of the green cording, some of them are going to have a little bit of the Dollar Tree ribbon that I showed you, and that ribbon right there, I'm just going to cut about a 5-inch piece of that, and I'm always going to ducktail my ends. I always ducktail the ends on my ribbon, and then I'm going to roll up the red, take a couple of, do one of the whites, and then take the ribbon and mix it right in there with it, and then roll up another one of the red. Now, with some of them, I was doing 2 red and 1 white. With others, I was doing 2 white and 1 red, just giving it a little bit, I don't know, a little bit of interest. I didn't do them all the same. So that is a 14-inch wreath form that I got from the Dollar Tree. There's all my little rolls right there. And then I'm going to take it. You see those 2 in the middle? I'm just going to put it on those 2 in the middle, wrap it up tight just like that, just as you see there. Now, it took me 9 of the 9 of the rolls. Okay, there's 3 little Decomesh sections in each roll. It took me 9 of those to fill each section on that wreath, and I believe there's 9 sections on that wreath. So just letting you know that you're going to need always do more, because it's better to have more than to not have enough. It's going to take you about 60, close to 60, to do that wreath. Okay, so you're going to need about 60 of those little rolls, and I try to make sure it's all nice and neat on the back as well. And that's where it's about halfway done. And yeah, I'm pretty sure there are 9 sections. I'm going to have to recount that. But anyway, you're going to need about 60 of those Decomesh rolls. Okay, so how many times can I say it right? So anyway, so what I'm doing now is I am going to take a longer piece of the white Decomesh, and I'm going to roll it the opposite direction. Okay, and I'm going to make like a nice big fluffy roll, and I'm going to add some of the ribbon to it. I'm going to do the same, and I'm going to do some with the red, because that's where I'm going to put the big fluffy bow. So I kind of want to just set like a nice fluffy background to put the big fluffy bow on, if that makes sense. I sometimes I wonder if I word things right. I hope you know what I mean. So I'm going to also take some of that green cording, and I'm going to wrap it all through. Now that's it there when I have it just about done before I put on the big happy bow. I love that. Oh my gosh, I love red and white. I totally think I'm going to do red and white this year for my decor. I don't know what colors you guys are considering. Like, do you do shabby chic? Do you do rustic? Do you do farmhouse? I don't know. I'm just in love with that red and white. I've got a big red couch. I guess I just kind of gravitate to red. So here I am making my bow to go on this wreath. Now, the ribbon from the Dollar Tree, as you can see, I'm kind of doing it a little slow here. I'm showing how you twist after you make your first loop. You twist it so that you get the really colorful part showing on the outside, because on the inside the color gets a little dull because it's not if it was one of those transparent type of wreaths, type of bows, I'm sorry, ribbon, you wouldn't have to do that. But when it is a ribbon where it's got like a front and a back, when you make your little loops, you will have to twist it to bring those bright colors around front. I hope that makes sense. I hope I explained that well enough. If not, let me know, and I will try to do better in the comments, or on my next video, try to do that a little bit better for you. But see how I'm just twisting it? There you go. And then I'm just going to take another pipe cleaner and I'm just going to tie it together. And it's just this nice big happy bow. And there's the pipe cleaner and there's Salem. Does your cat like to eat the Decomesh? Mine does. So there I have the bow on there just like that, as you can see. It just really stands out. It brings out the green that's in some of our little rolls that we did with the Decomesh. And now I'm going to take some of this green cording because I don't know, red, white, and green. I'm just getting into the spirit, guys. It's not even Halloween. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so I'm just going to take some of that green cording and I'm just going to wrap the green cording through the wreath. Okay. Now, if you have done these Decomesh wreaths before, you know that they are really put together really tightly. Okay. So you can, now see right there, it's Dollar Tree cording, guys. Okay, so sometimes it's going to have little boo-boo. Just cut it off and keep going. There you go. So anyway, though, back to what I was saying. The Decomesh is so tight together because it's such a full type of wreath that when you wrap stuff and intertwine it in between that Decomesh, you can use a little bit of hot glue if you want to really secure it, but you don't have to because the Decomesh will hold it when it's just cording like this, when it's just like ribbon. So I made a big bow with the ribbon and I added it on top of the other big bow we made because it's a Christmas wreath. It's got to be big, bold, and beautiful. And then there I am just kind of tucking that cording through. And again, the Decomesh is holding it into place. It's just grabbing onto it and holding it. And then I'm just kind of tucking the ends into another little roll so that you don't really see them. But it stays. Trust me, it stays. If you wanted to put a little dot of hot glue, you could. If it's going outside, maybe you live in a really windy area or something, you know, I probably would do that if I was you. But I didn't. So just letting you know. But this is how it turned out. This is how it looks so far. I'm not done with it yet. I've got some flowers I'm going to add here. Some pretty white poinsettias. It's going to be so pretty. And then I've got a little snowman face. Everything came from Dollar Tree, okay? That's the little snowman face that I'm using. He came from Dollar Tree. Now, he came from Dollar Tree with his whole body, okay? But I don't need his whole body. So I decapitated the snowman, as you can see. There you go. It was for a good cause. So I have him on the wreath and I just secured him by using a couple of pipe cleaners. It was not hard at all. So he's on there, and then now I'm just going to go through and I'm going to pop in some of these pretty white poinsettias. I got those from Dollar Tree as well. Dollar Tree has so many beautiful Christmas florals. Oh my goodness, they are really knocking it out of the park this year. I'm so impressed with the Dollar Tree and their Christmas florals. Oh my goodness. I'm also going to use some of those white snowflakes. Those came from Dollar Tree too. You get 10 in a pack. I used 9 of them because I do try to stick with odd numbers. So just letting you know, odd numbers when you're doing a wreath. Sometimes you can't stick to it, okay? Sometimes you just don't have enough for whatever reason. Maybe that's all they had. But try to stick to the odd numbers because it just, for whatever reason, it just looks more cohesive. For whatever reason, it just does. Anyway, so I'm just putting a little bit of hot glue on these snowflakes and I'm just tucking them inside of one of the little Decomesh rolls, okay? And it's holding it. So, and it's got a little bit of hot glue on it, so it's not going to go anywhere. So I got all of those going on. It turned out so pretty, guys. I can't wait to show you there you go. With the poinsettia flowers and the snowflakes and our little snowman. Oh my goodness, I love this wreath. I love it, I love it, I love it. I really hope you guys love it too. Now, look, you don't have to use the red and the white. You can use whatever Christmas colors you want. You could do all white if you want to do all white. You could do white and pink. You could do any colors you wanted to. But I love this with the snowflakes and with the poinsettias and the big old happy bow. Oh my gosh. does it get any cuter? Oh my goodness. Now, what I will tell you is go back and always trim the Decomesh. Make sure you don't have any like little flyaway pieces of fiber, okay? You want to make it nice and neat and pretty, but I always do that because sometimes, with the Decomesh, especially from Dollar Tree, sometimes they kind of fray a little bit. Snip those bad boys off, make sure it looks nice and neat and pristine, and there you go. I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with the way this turned out. So I really hope you guys like it too. I hope my enthusiasm for this wreath, it wasn't annoying, but I'm just so ready. I'm just so ready for the holidays. Oh my goodness, we're not even at Halloween yet and I'm ready. Anyway, so if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, and I would really appreciate it. And I hope I gave you some ideas today. And until next time, as always, take care.